Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Stocks channel. Today I bring you a new episode. Specifically today I will talk about the best stocks to buy right now in the current tech Armageddon. Over the last 2 days since Monday we had a breakdown in the strong tech and growth stocks, and the value stocks outperformed. And now I think it's an excellent opportunity to buy some tech growth stocks and to buy some new hot IPO stocks which had breakdowns in their prices. So I think it's a very exciting moment for us to look at the stocks now, and this is what we want to do now. And I give you specifically the best stocks which I think could make us a lot of money in the short term going forward. Okay, before we start right off with the best stocks to buy now, please be advised everybody, this video does not constitute financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. Okay, so let's start right off with the stocks. And the first best stock to buy right now is TSLA, Tesla. Yeah, here you can see the longer term chart of Tesla. As you can see, since 2007 or after 2017, it was for a long time in a sideways trend, and let's say around last year, October, it broke out, or it started a new uptrend, and in December last year, it broke out of that sideways phase and formed a very strong uptrend. The short-term chart, we see a strong uptrend, and recently, since 2 of September or September 2, we have been consolidating in a sideways and now in a sideways fashion and tightening more and more. Yeah, this week we can see over the last 2 days, Tesla had a small pullback, but still we held the lows of the previous pullback of 1 week ago, or a little bit more than 1 week ago now. We held the lows, so I think Tesla is still looking strong, despite the current tech pullback. Yeah, Tesla's growth characteristics, the EPS growth is not that good, it's minus 12%, but the sales growth is good with 17%, and the relative strength rating is excellent with 99, so it's very strong. It's a very strong momentum stock, and I think it has definitely strong potential going forward. It's in a disruptive industry, so I think definitely it's a top best stock to buy now. Okay, so that was it for Tesla. Let's have a look at the next tech stock opportunity to buy now, and it is MELI, Mercado Libre. Here we can see the longer term chart of Mercado Libre, and it has been in a long uptrend. Here we are base building, or here as well we had some nice bases, and we continued the uptrend, had a nice base, continued the uptrend, and now in the short term chart, yeah, we see here we had a kind of a base, broke out of that base, tried to form a high handle, broke out strongly, and this week we came back from that breakout after earnings. Yeah, we came back, especially over the last two, or since Monday. On Monday and Tuesday we had strong, broke down strongly in the stock, and now we are recovering and holding this low, or this high handled low. Yeah, so I think still it looks okay. It looks strong. Yeah, the EPS growth of Mercado Libre is not that good. It's minus 190%, but the sales growth is very strong with 33, and the relative strength rating is also good with 95, and it's in the retail space. I think it's a good stock for the going forward. It's a good opportunity for Mercado Libre. I think in the internet retail space, so it's also a hot sector. So I think it's definitely a best stock to buy now. And also, one note I have to make: these stocks I'm talking today, these are NASDAQ momentum. Also, these stocks are in my Nasdaq momentum strategy, and the Nasdaq stocks have been the best performers. So I think definitely there's the opportunity now. I mean, you can see it came back strongly, like some. So it's definitely an opportunity. It was at nearly 1500 and now we are at 1300 in the stock, so it's like 15% cheaper now. Okay, so that was it for Meli. Let's have a look at the next best stock to buy now, the current Tech Armageddon pullback, and it is PTON, PTON Interactive. Here you can see the longer-term chart of PTON, and you can see it's an IPO. So I think it's definitely worth a look. It's a nice IPO. PTON. It was an IPO in 2019, September 2019. After its IPO, it built an IPO base, and it could break out strongly in May this year, or break out of the IPO base. Yeah, in May this year strongly. Formed a nice and very strong uptrend. In the short-term chart, we see that strong uptrend, and yeah, since October 16, we have been consolidating, and especially this week we had a strong breakdown here in the stock, and now it looks like the stock wants to hold. I mean, we cannot know it for certain, but I think still it's an attractive entry point for PTON, because especially PTON, it's a so young stock and it has excellent growth characteristics. It has a super strong EPS growth of 2,429%, a super strong sales growth of 119%, and a super strong relative strength rating of 98. So I think it's definitely a top best stock to buy now in the current tech pullback. It's a stock to focus on, and I think this is a stock that could have strong runs going forward. Okay, so that was it for PTON. Let's have a look at the next best stock to buy now in the current tech pullback, and it is NVDA. NVDA. Now here we can see the longer term chart of NVIDIA, and can see since 2016, or started in 2016 with a strong uptrend. The uptrend until had its uptrend until, let's say, October 2018. Then we had a consolidation phase, and let's say in 2019 October we could break out from the bottom consolidation and form a nice new uptrend. In the short-term chart, we see that uptrend, and we can see we made a high on 2 of September, and we could not make a new high recently. So we have been consolidating since the 2nd of September. And yeah, so last week with the election results and everything going on, we had a nice breakout above this high here, and started on Monday with a tech pullback, tech Armageddon. Today Armageddon, we pulled back in NVIDIA, and today we found a bottom. So I think it's an opportunity to buy near these lows again. NVIDIA has excellent growth characteristics, a very strong EPS growth of 70%, a strong sales growth of 44%, and a good relative strength rating of 94. So NVIDIA is definitely a best stock to buy now, and a best stock to take on the opportunity of the last 2-day tech pullback. Okay, so that was it for NVIDIA. Now let's look at the last best stock to buy now. And let's have a look at the last one for today. So I just want to say this is part 1. Tomorrow I will make a new part, the best stocks to buy now in this current pullback, and the best IPO stocks in this pullback. I will make a second part where I give you 5 new top stocks. So don't forget the next episode as well, or please subscribe if you want to see it, so that you do not miss it. I think there are some excellent picks for you as well. Okay, so now we look at the last stock, and it is DOCU, DocuSign. Here you can see the longer term chart of DocuSign, and as you can see, DocuSign was an IPO in April 2018. After its IPO, it formed a nice IPO base, and let's say around September 2019, it broke out of that IPO base and formed a nice strong uptrend. In the short-term chart, you see a strong uptrend, and you can see since July we have been base building and moving sideways in DocuSign, and in September, 2nd of September, we made a high, and yeah, could not break out above this high. So here you can see since Monday and Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday we corrected in the stock strongly, and yeah, today we are up in the stock, and it looks like it wants to build a bottom. DocuSign's growth characteristics, the EPS growth is -7%, which is not that strong, but the sales growth is very strong with 42%, and it has a very strong relative strength rating of 96, and it's in a hot sector in the tech software space. So I think it's definitely a best stock to buy now and to take advantage of the 2-day pullback, tech pullback opportunity. Okay, so everybody, so that was it for today. These were the top best stocks to buy now, IPO stocks and general strong tech stocks and momentum stocks from the NASDAQ. So I think these stocks are excellent stocks to focus on, and yeah, so have a look at these stocks and do your research. Maybe there is a fit for you. And if you like this video, everybody, so please subscribe. This would help me very much. And also, if you like the video, also why not subscribe to my channel, that you do not miss my videos going forward, and also that you do not miss the second part of this pullback, best stocks to buy now pullback, tech pullback series, which I want to release tomorrow. And yes, thank you for watching this video and for taking the time. I hope I see you again in the future. Take care, everybody, and see you soon.